Hi, in this video, I'm going to be doing a Rytr review after 10 months of use using this AI content writer in my marketing campaigns, and I'm going to tell you the pros and cons and the things that I kind of changed my mind on. I'm Vince from Digital Nomad Institute, and let's get started. Okay, so as you can see, I have quite a bit of articles that I've used in the past and up until now. And one of the things that I do really like, and I used a lot of, was the blog idea and outline and the blog section writing. Now they're both different. I want to clarify that real quick. One gives you the basic outline if you have no idea of what to write. You just have the keyword, and you just need the AI writer to come up with the outline and structure, and then from there fill it in with content. Or you already have, this is the blog section writing. You already have the outline and you want them to fill it in, then you just go straight to this one. Now, before I would use this one, this blog section writer, a lot. But I also found this helpful when I had a writer's block. Okay, and let me just demo that feature for you, right? Blog idea and outline. So I'm going to write about, let me see, AI writing tools. Okay. I'm just going to type that in, and I'm going to say write for me. Now I'm going to leave this in real time so you get a rough feel of how long it takes to process everything. All right? And there you have it. Within a few seconds, it's ready. So what it comes up with is the main title, all right? AI writing tools that supercharge your content generation. And then it has a keyword, AI writing assistant, copywriter, digital writing assistant. Then after that, it has your H1, right? So your subheading, 10 killer AI writing tools, the best AI writing software and website in the market. And then the last one is the complete guide to using AI copywriting and content generation tools to write faster and with less effort. So it has a little tip right here to write SEO friendly long form content. Select each section heading along with keywords and use the paragraph option for the ribbon. Okay, so what that means is you select all of this, and to simply put, you click paragraph to flesh it out. All right, then you wait a few seconds, wait for it to process, and there you go. It has, let me read it for you. AI writing tools are not just for generating content. Some of them are also used to analyze the text written by humans. They find out what is the content type, the tone, the voice of the author, and then use the information to generate new content on demand. It says number one, Grammarly. Grammarly is a grammar correcting software that detects common language mistakes and helps you improve your writing skills. It has won many awards for its features and accuracy, and then it has other stuff too. And then if you want to do the same thing, you go ahead, highlight both the subheading and the keywords, click on paragraph, wait for a few seconds, and there you go. You have your content generated for you. And then you can do the same thing with the last one. Okay, click on paragraph. And in a few seconds it should be done. All right, so let me see how many words this is. All right, so you have about 390, almost 400 words, and it only took you a few clicks to do. And let me just read the bottom part for you. All right, so it says the complete guide to using AI copywriting and content generation tools to write faster and with less effort. The use of AI writers and content generation tools is increasingly popular in the workplace. The tools can be used to save time and reduce effort for different tasks. Very readable, very human. It sounds like it's written by a human, and it sounds great. Okay, so this is the one feature that I absolutely loved, because it gave me options. I could have it generate subheadings and keywords for me, and if I didn't like it, I could just delete it and add my own. Or I can do a mix and match. I can have some of it, have the AI come up with some subheadings, and I just go ahead and fill in the rest. So it was very flexible. So this is the one thing I absolutely love about Rytr, and it helps me to write an SEO long form content that has the keywords that I need. Okay, and I can go ahead and do more if I want to, but I'm going to stop right here. Now, real quick, let me just check on the quality of this. You can go ahead and use the inbuilt checker, but I want a third party. you don't investigate the quality of the content by using the tool of said content creator. Right? You use a third party to check the quality of this. So I'm going to use Grammarly to check how well this has gone. All right, and I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to paste it in here. Oops, let me delete this. Okay. Paste this in here. All right, so overall score is 87. That's not too bad. It has 8 alertness correct, grammar issues. It says it's a bit unclear, but it's very engaging and is delivered just right. So you can go ahead and now use Grammarly to go ahead and correct this. Or what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go ahead and check on the plagiarism to see how unique it is, because that's the most important part besides readability and grammar. And it says only 4% of the text is matching something else, right? Is maybe possibly plagiarized, but the rest is unique. Okay, so that shows you how high quality the output is of Rytr, right? It's very high quality. It's if you were to go ahead and ask a freelancer to do something like this, it would cost you, maybe anywhere between $7 to $20 just for a 450 word article. So this is the one feature I absolutely love, is blog ideas and outlines. The other feature that I love, and which is not within here, but it's outside, let me show you real quick, is the pricing. Okay, so let me get out of this. The pricing, they didn't have this saver plan. I had to go to the unlimited plan, but now you get this almost like, we'll say $10 a month, $9 a month saver plan, and this is perfect for those of you who, those of us who don't want to go like unlimited, because unlimited might be overkill. You might only need 50K characters per month. So I definitely like this feature, and it gives a lot more flexibility to a whole bunch of users, because the free was just too limited. Okay, and I can say the saver plan is probably good for most users, and if you're a heavy user, then you have the $29 a month unlimited, which is still better than other ones where they charge, like Conversion AI might charge I think about $100. Okay, so $30 unlimited plan is amazing. All right, so that's the second feature that I like, is the price reduction, or the lower tier price that they offer. The other feature I absolutely love is the video description, because when it comes down to writing it, I don't know what it is, the description of the video, I'm just really lazy. So I like to have the AI write it for me, right? And all I do is just type in the words. So I can keep it as short, like something like review video. Okay, that's it. Just 2 or 3 words. I like to have 2 variants just to give me some choices, and I just click on write for me. Then I just wait and let the magic happen, and there you go. The Rytr app is a new project management tool that aims to simplify your work. Your work in half and make you an organized boss. With Rytr, you can make sure nothing falls through the cracks by creating tasks and adding deadlines, assignment them to team members, and following them. Meet AI's writing assistant that can take care of everything else. All right, this doesn't. I think did I spell it wrong? Hold on. Let me go. Let me add in more information. Rytr AI writing. Let me add in more information. Rytr AI writing. Let me add in more information. Rytr AI writing. Let me add in more information. Rytr AI writing. Let me add in more information. Rytr AI writing. Let me add in more information. Rytr AI writing. Let me add in more information. Rytr AI writing. Let me add in more information. Rytr AI writing. Let me add in more information. Rytr AI writing. Let me add in more information. Rytr AI writing. Let me add in more information. Rytr AI writing. Let me add in more information. Rytr AI writing. Let me add in more information. Rytr AI writing. Let me add in more information. Rytr AI writing. Let me add in more information. Rytr AI writing. Let me add in more information. Rytr AI writing. Let me add in more information. Rytr AI writing. Let me add in more information. Rytr AI writing. Let me add in more information. Rytr AI writing. Let me add in more information. Rytr AI writing. Let me add in more information. writing assistant review video. All right, let's go ahead and click that. Okay, and there you go, Rytr. AI review video. Find out how this AI assistant can write high quality blog posts for you based on your keyword phrases and topics. Rytr is the world's leading AI writing assistant for marketers and content creators. It will help you to produce unique, high quality blog posts in minutes without having writer's block. I'll show you how it works. All right, that's a pretty nice and succinct description. And let's say you wanted to add a bit more, you just go ahead and highlight it and click paragraph. Okay, so I guess it couldn't extend it too much. All right, but that's how I use this feature right here to flesh out and add my video descriptions. So this is the tool that I absolutely love when it comes down to Rytr. So I like the blog idea outline. I sometimes use the section writing, but not often. This is probably the better option out of the two. I use the video descriptions, and lastly, I like the price. Also, you have question and answers, which is a new feature. And let me show you how it works. Let me click on this. Okay, so you can basically generate a question and answer based on a brief topic description. So, AI writing assistant. Okay, oops. If I can spell. There we go. Okay, so AI writing assistant. Then click write for me. And then wait for it to do its magic. Then it loads a whole bunch of different questions. What are AI writing assistants? How can AI writing tools be helpful? Can AI writing work in any domain or topic? So on and so forth. You know, it comes up with a whole bunch of different questions. And then the answer part comes in when you highlight it and then you click on paragraph. So let me just do that for you to show you how that works. And you might be wondering, what is this useful for? Well, this is useful for if you want to create a frequently asked question section of your website, or if you're looking for keywords. You can now go ahead and let's say you got the keyword, or you got the niche idea or a subject, but you don't know what people are asking for. You can go ahead and type in the keyword here, and it'll pop off a few questions, and then you can now go ahead and check to see whether or not these, you can create a video topic on these. So a lot of times when I'm stuck on video ideas, I just go ahead and type it in here, and it pops up a lot of questions. Okay, so those are the three features that I absolutely love about Rytr and what I've been using over the 10 months period. Now, here are the things that I find that I don't really like and are kind of a bit flaky for me. Story plot is it's a bit wonky. So let me just type in big, story idea, big bad wolf. No, that's over. How about the king loves only one, the youngest son, and not the oldest. All right, I just want to see what it throws out there for me. All right, let me go down. And I'm going to show you about the story plot. Okay, so the youngest son is the only boy the king has left, and as such is very spoiled. He feels as if his father doesn't love him, but instead loves his older brother, who left long ago out of hatred for the king. One night the eldest son returns and tells him a story how he went to a village where a prince was being married to a princess. He said it was so beautiful and he desperately wanted to have someone of his own to love back home. The youngest son felt jealous of his father, but mainly bitter for being so alone. That night they would go up to the window of the princess's tower. Just as they walking past on their way home from their honeymoon, longing for her, they stand there until her bedroom light turns off, then head back inside the castle. The next day at dinner they mention that what happened last night on their walk, which made him feel happy knowing he wasn't alone in his misery. It's kind of like hit or miss. Like, I don't know. This story doesn't sound very interesting to me, but maybe to other people. That's one thing I didn't really like about this. The second thing is you can't really extend it. Let me try. See, it won't let you extend the plot, the story plot. So whatever it spits out, that's it. Okay, I'm gonna try here. Let me see. Okay, you can kind of extend it a little bit, but it's limited in scope and how far you can push this. So mainly whatever you get from the story plot is what you have. So that's what I don't really like. Sometimes it gives a decent, interesting twist. Sometimes it's kind of boring, but they should have an option that you can just click on, highlight the whole thing and click on a button so that it extends the storyline, or it gives you several options to choose from in how the story branches. That's one thing I think that is quite limited in scope. So my suggestion to you is, if you're buying this for the story plot, don't. Don't. It's not ready yet. It's not ready for prime time. That's one thing I wouldn't recommend. The other thing is I would stay away from the song lyrics. Okay, so let me go ahead and give you an idea of that. A guy gets friend zoned. All right, that's right for me. Let's see how the lyrics come up. Song lyrics come up with this. And I'm going to show you what I don't quite like. Okay. So the intro, I'm the nicest, I'm the kindest, I'm the nicest guy, just can't get her out of my head. I take her out, I take her home, I give her everything. She don't know how I feel. I want to hold her hand for once. Don't want to be her friends. Don't want to be friend zone. I want to take her out. Don't want to be friend zone. All right, so it's interesting. Maybe you can make a song out of this. It's definitely interesting. However, it has the problem of the first issue when it comes down. The same issue with that it had with the story plot, is that it has limited scope and kind of like you can't really expand it much. Right, so what it spits out is what you get. They really should have when you highlight it, you can have maybe 3 or 4 selections that you can pick from. That way you can kind of branch it out and extend it and add on each block to make it a bit longer if you so choose. All right, it gives you more options. But that's one of those are the 2 things that I really disliked about the whole Rytr AI writing assistant. It does a great job when it comes to blog posts and writing sections. It does a decent job when it comes down to writing video descriptions, coming up with ideas and question and answers. Now when it comes down to the creative side, that's where it's weak at. When it comes to song lyrics and story plot, you get what you get. Okay, so in the 10 months, I barely touched these. This is kind of like a novelty thing. And yeah, they are constantly working on things and constantly improving it. But at this time, I can't recommend, if you're getting it for blog posts or other written content, articles, that type of stuff, then that's fine. It's great for that. It's great, wonderful value. And the content, as you've seen through Grammarly, is amazing. However, if you're getting it for creative work, such as story plots and song lyrics, I would highly recommend against it. Okay, I just want to spit the truth out there because I've had a lot of YouTubers save me from making a bad decision online, and I just want to pay it forward. So I know this video was a bit long. I hope it was helpful, and if it was, could you please hit that like button. I'm Vince from Digital Nomad Institute, and if you have any questions about anything regarding Rytr or any of the other content I talk about within this video, please hit me up in the comment section below. Thank you so much for watching.